Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday, January 11th. Bryce Castillo, your Great Room Navigator here. Thank you for joining me here for the Great Night Podcast tonight. We've got all sorts of good stuff coming up for you. Like Jomo's here. He's going to play some music. Got a game. We got a good game. That'll be fun. We've got some topics. We got good topics. That'll be fun as well. Oh, yes. Perfect. Is that? I think that's that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do a million things. Let's just get you to... You know what? Let's just send you over to the green room.
They're singing, but that's
Can you hear me?
Their creative vision for it was to have these animals all singing along. I was like,
works.
I liked it. I was just like, because it takes.
Oh, you know what? They're giving me some audio. Some audio hullabaloo. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna go in there. No, I'm gonna go in there and check some things. I'm gonna go there and check some things. Actually, let me check the thing over here while I got it. Start audio engine, which is fine.
It's gonna happen again.
What happened?
It was skipping. It was the
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna have to run in there and go fix that. But maybe. Oh, I wonder. Is this... Hello, everybody. This is going great. It's gonna be a great night. It's gonna be a great night. Yeah, voice meter's acting up a little bit. Discord's acting up a little bit. So I wanna. Oh wait, why did I do that? I didn't need to do that. That was not a thing I needed to do. I clicked a button I definitely didn't need to click. Okay, let's see.
you should say
Green
that.
room, can you hear me? Green room, hello.
Yes. Hello.
Hello, hi. Let me see. Where are you? Hello.
I think we're here. Ahoy!
Ahoy! All
Hey,
right.
everybody.
Enjoy
What's
your great
up,
room.
fam?
Yeah, I think
Cool.
It's all
Just us.
now.
I think
Just us. It's us here.
we're alone. We're unfolding each of our 16 golden hexagons,
Yeah.
trying to shield ourselves from the sun. This is a James Webb Space Telescope
Oh, there we
thing I'm doing.
go. Is it doing the skippy thing?
All right.
What is the proper?
We're all good. That's
All right,
fine.
yeah.
That's fine.
What's the proper? Do you guys look at the mirrored version of us or the straight or
They're
the?
called my eyes.
You know what I mean?
That's the proper
He looks into his
thing.
own eyes.
You look into
to
your
be
own eyes.
looking
Yeah, and he
into.
draws his power from there. It's
Yeah.
a perpetual motion machine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of power.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, man. Geez, what a crazy week. Jomo, so many people hear your voice last night.
Yes.
They thought they were there for
A football
Some-
game.
a
some
national
sporting event.
national championship of Southeastern Conference rivals.
Yeah.
And what do they get? They get you.
My dumbass. Yeah.
Dude, amazing.
Yeah, that was cool. I was, I first started working on it, and they then dropped it on me that it was going to be in the national championship, and I was like, wow, that sounds bigger
Like
than
a
I
lot of
thought.
people?
Yeah, like cool. Yeah, all right. And I don't have cable or anything, so
So you couldn't see
I
it.
couldn't see it. But, you know, I trust that it was there.
Yeah.
I trust.
A sports bar or anything.
Well, they did. I did. Okay, I did see. They had. I did, but I didn't pay for the cable. So yeah.
You stole cable.
I stole
from
cable to watch it.
to
yeah.
watch it.
No, they had a big like a watch party in Atlanta. They took us there, and I was telling Justin we played at first, and they couldn't really. I don't think anybody at the party knew that we were involved, and they had the giant buffalo wing there, and they had the guy with his. He has like this. It's
Wait, he was in costume?
yeah. They had hair and makeup come to this party. Yeah.
So the guy from the new guy
Yeah.
from the guy on a Buffalo
Yeah.
Wing ad.
Whose
was
name is
there.
like
It's
Dave? Dave?
Kyle.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Cool guy. He doesn't look
in
like that.
costume like a fucking birthday party.
Yeah, they had him back. I mean, he was in hair and makeup for a while, for an hour, and then came out. And Rick Gwynn, the original guy on a Buffalo, was there. They flew him in. And we started playing, and I don't think anyone knew who we were or why we were
Before
there.
we get to you performing, I have a question. So, dude is back there for an hour in hair and makeup.
Yeah.
And then does he come out? Is he like doing bits? Is he like finding Zaxby's?
He's
in
making balloon
various-
animals.
Like,
That's what I
or
think.
does he get into hair and makeup and then he's just like, oh, hey, what's up, man? I'm Kyle.
That's exactly what he did.
What a gig!
He's just walking around being like, "Where's my buffalo?"
Yeah. He was just walking around schmoozing, drinking beer, and just being Kyle. I would say he was regaling people with stories of film. Like he was doing like in the audition, I guess they made him do like a ride, like show us your canter or whatever.
Yep.
And so he would show people that.
Yeah.
Wow.
He had a the long mustache and this thing long.
Sure.
Yeah.
Very Buffalo Bill Cody.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And no, but he wasn't out. He wasn't exactly in character. He was just like, hey,
I mean,
what do you
also,
got?
I don't know what character it would be unless you were following him around.
Yeah, he has
and,
no
like,
lines.
singing,
He doesn't actually say anything.
And then Kyle from New York was meeting Meg from accounting.
He ordered a double IPA.
Real question, did you find yourself having a moment where you're like, do I approve of this new guy on a buffalo?
I actually did, but yeah, it happened back in. I think it happened way back early on. They sent me some pictures before I had seen the footage, and I was like,
Headshots. They were headshots.
no, they were pictures from the shoot. They didn't ask my opinion in the casting.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Opinion, yeah. And I gotta say, at first I was like, I don't know about this.
Oh no.
And
Oh. Hopefully they come back.
Expressions. He sold
Very
me.
expressive.
Once I saw him moving around and doing it, I was on board.
He
I was
was-
like, this guy's
he was-
legit.
Canter, though.
Yeah.
Canter, right?
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
pretty stoked to encounter a glowing meal.
Yeah, he
Absolutely.
was. Oh, yeah. All of his facial stuff was like, and apparently when they cast it, he showed up in costume, and he was one of the only guys that showed up ready to go.
Yeah.
And so I think that was, that sold it.
like
I
all the way
wonder-
down. I mean, I'd like to think of him waist up. He was, and then he was just
cargo
All right,
shorts.
Yeah, cargo
they're
shorts.
showing it
Yeah.
on the screen right
There
now.
we
Bryce
go.
There he is.
it looks a little brandy.
Well, I was thinking he was the bassist or.
Oh
whatever.
no,
Yeah,
he's not related to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
Does look vaguely like Brian. No?
yeah, he
Now that I
does.
see it.
He
Yeah,
I
does.
just
That's a
thought
good
they
point.
cleaned him up or did something,
No,
or- yeah.
no. He's like a actor / model / DJ / house music DJ in New York
And also
Yeah.
rider of a buffalo ring.
and bartender.
But what he really wants
No.
to do is direct.
But but I mean, really, honestly, to his credit, he does all that stuff, and he sells this character so well. But when you're talking to him, he seems like an actor from New York. He was just he seemed like a guy that makes house music, and it's just but. If he's got a reel of all these different things, and he does all these characters.
What does
good.
that kind of person sound like?
I can't say. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it justice.
Justin,
Justin would know.
What might they sound like?
Hey man, what's up?
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Well, no, it's very confident, or at least a vibe, an absolute hey man, what's up? Hey, it was an honor working with you.
Dude, that's him. Yeah, that's Kyle. That's Kyle.
Yeah.
He was very confident. Very he's did I say model? He's also modeling. So he's just a good looking guy. He's
It's I got a big gig tomorrow. I have to point at a blank sign. They'll put whatever they want on the sign.
Exactly.
But nod. I got to point at the sign, and then look and go.
I mean, yeah. I think it was a different vibe from Rick, from the original guy.
Yes.
He seems a little bit of a different.
Came straight from the Canadian Rockies to the party and
He's a
was
bit bit more authentic.
Yeah,
But he
He's
has
trying-
a different type of confidence.
He does have a different. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And the craziest thing, they were big buddies. They were like, but hanging out at the party, and I would say they're very different from each other.
This is like a Spider-Man No Way Home kind of
multiverse
situation.
thing, you
Yeah,
mean?
multiverse. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe so.
And it would be the Kyle. It would be Kyle to go, hey man, I love you guys, and they would all be.
I think.
Oh, he
uncomfortable.
definitely said he loved us several
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
And
He
then
does love
everybody
us.
would be.
I don't think that the
uncomfortable.
Buffalo Riders is breaking out the L word. No.
Rick did not tell us he loved us.
Yeah. I think that's.
He did ask if we could get him some Copenhagen because it's expensive in Canada.
And he never shrugged. He did
And he
not
doesn't
shrug
shrug.
one time.
He would not shrug.
Dude would not shrug.
It was in his script to shrug, because then at the end they say, "Well, that's not the way it happened, man. That's not you're misremembering it." And he's supposed to, shrug. And they said,
By the way, the only acting move in the cameo. 'Cause
It's his script.
otherwise,
Yeah.
it's him sitting.
his
on
whole
a log.
script says shrugs.
Bonnie, I would like you to shrug. Look right down the camera. Shrug.
Yeah,
There you go.
I don't.
I didn't
I wasn't feeling it.
I think it was pretty good. I mean, it was try one more, like
It was a subtle shrug, or like exaggerated.
a realistic.
Imagine like you just saw a whole story, and that's not how it happened.
Oh, okay, but the camera's on me, so I've got to be like.
And you got to
You
look
have
at
to
the
sell.
camera.
Yeah,
And
that's a good. Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
a
there
Texas
you go.
shrug.
yeah, that's a natural.
There
we
shrug.
go.
I'd say natural.
By the way, I feel like Geiger Man far from Buffalo is what we can. We can
let's get
title
it.
this encounter.
Let's reboot this.
There we
I
go.
did think
There we
the final look was endearing. Like, it shows him, and then
Oh.
I think that
So, yeah, so-
non-shrugging was the
so he-
right.
So
Yeah.
he said they're on the set and they said lean forward and sit. You're sitting on a log on the ground, and he said well, you shrug, and he's well, I can't really shrug. I'm sitting so low. When you're hunched over, you can't shrug. And they said, well, can you give it a try? And he said, no, I can't do that. And they said,
he's like, so
Doesn't work for me, brother.
Real quick, things you can't do: punch a cougar in the face.
yes, ride a buffalo.
Ride a buffalo.
Ride a buffalo.
Yeah.
But not shrug.
While you're,
But I won't do that.
it was sort of.
Oh no.
Yeah, they
Oh,
we flew you.
to New York.
Yeah.
oh goodness.
I that's why I like his look. I think
Yeah.
he's right. I think
He agrees, right?
Amazing.
And yeah, I mean, I never in a million years would have thought those thoughts of like, oh, shrugging is a sign of weakness. But he said it, and then he was like, how about a wink? I can give you a wink. And they were like, okay, we'll take a
guess
wink.
so.
It sounds like all we're gonna get from you. And then I think he's right. Like
It worked.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
I would have shrugged. I think. I wouldn't have the balls to say like, no, I won't.
Real quick. Give me a shrug. Give me a wink. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, you're a shrugger.
I'm a shrugger. I don't know.
You're a shrugger.
I don't wink at people.
The
It's-
wink means you're in on the joke, and it's totally cool. You're like, I'm okay with this.
We're breaking
wink.
this down.
You're right.
So-
No,
We're
you're
breaking
right.
this down.
Someone said, as I was breaking this down on the plane with Jess next to me about the shrug, he said, well, the shrug is like you're not involved in the conversation.
Right.
You're taking yourself. You're removing yourself. It is a sign of weakness.
Well, I think in the script, see if we're really going deep on the script.
I like this.
But like in the script, he's supposed to be giving a confident shrug because he's letting the animals believe whatever they want to believe.
Yeah, it's
Or
kind
the
of like,
audience.
Yeah,
Or the audience.
Or the audience we see ourselves more in the animals than we do the mythological
Yeah.
guy in a buffalo
Who's punched a cougar.
punched a cougar.
Yeah.
So like it's supposed to be, I think, well, you kids
Believe
do
what you wanna believe.
want,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But instead, he's like, no, not even that.
not gonna give you.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, wink, ding.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah, I
fucking
think
lying to
this-
you. I don't
Yeah,
care.
exactly.
Yeah.
But even then, it was like a victorious wink. It's just like, got your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a
He
winker.
punched a cougar like 50 years ago, and
Yeah.
now he's on television. Yes, it's a victorious wink.
Yeah.
Like it should
I mean,
be.
he's
he
earned it.
fucking won.
That wink says, I
He's
just
up to
got
his
paid.
balls in Copenhagen right now. Like that man's living the dream.
Just got paid. There we go.
Yeah, that dude is legit. There it is. Yeah.
Yep. No, that's a just got laid. That or
laid?
possibly
Jesus.
currently
Wow.
getting a BJ wink.
He's surrounded by animals.
Well, that fox came
knows?
back. That's what
Who
happened.
knows? I don't know, but I just liked his. I liked his.
I'm not going to
his
shrug
ownership
again.
of it. Yeah,
I'm never going to shrug.
I would have never thought twice, but I'm gonna have to learn how to wink. I guess.
I live by the Buffalo Code now.
So which like how do you know which eye to wink with?
Whatever your dominant one is.
You're dominant.
How do you not know how to wink?
I've
that
never
seems
winked
like
at
it
a
would
person.
be a very Jomo
I've never winked
thing.
at a person.
Wait, have
Really?
you guys seen the thing that Rihanna doesn't know how to wink?
No.
Is that a
There's
funny
a
thing?
whole thing. Bryce, please bring
I
up.
for reals don't know how to wink, and right now, if we could practice winking, I would like that a lot.
think-
I don't know if the right side or the left side is the right.
It's
right
almost
side.
now. I'm thinking if you think about it, it's gonna be a problem. For me,
Okay.
it is.
Yeah.
But
I tend to go on the
Bonnie, your eyes are
non-dominant
closed to begin
side.
with. There you go. Okay.
Yeah. So I always do the left. So and you got to kind of cock your
Yeah,
face a
that's
little
the thing
bit.
when you.
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed,
Okay.
but I can't see out of my left eye, so it doesn't matter. So I
So
might as
there
well
you
wink
go.
the left eye. So,
Oh, and that's right. And the eye that I wink with, I have an astigmatism in
All
it.
right, so there we go.
Okay.
There's an entire thing that every time that
my
Rihanna tries to blink, she just closes
Just
both
blinks.
of her eyes.
Oh no! What happened? Network.
That-
issues. Oh no! Oh no! We're having network issues today, everybody. Give me 1 sec. Let me see here. All right, let's try this. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me here. I'm so sorry we're interrupting the great room, but
Rihanna at the beginning, but then
Right.
you
There
know.
we
gotta
go.
get
I
good
believe
at
we're
it. You're
back.
saying you
get
can
good at
practice.
it. Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to practice.
So what's yours like, Brian?
He doesn't have one.
I don't have
Do you
one.
not have one?
I haven't even decided on a dominant eye.
Yeah.
Right.
How do you even know?
Go non-dominant, so the opposite from your dominant hand. So
Okay.
if you're right-handed, go left.
Okay. Also, should this be like a hey, we're in on the joke, or I'm selling the?
You got to You
No.
got to
See,
feel
that's-
it. You got to
Okay,
feel
all right,
it.
all right.
Is
Yeah.
somebody that you want to.
This is shrug energy right now. You're giving me a lot of shrug
yeah.
energy.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Feeling a
feeling
lot
the
of
shrug
shrug.
You're
energy.
feeling a lot
right?
of shrug energy. Get that shrug energy out.
Look.
Winks are in.
I ain't told Bonnie yet, but I got another dog.
That's pretty good.
That's a good one.
That was a good one.
See, you had to.
Exactly. Exactly.
know.
That's why it was a wink to me and not you. It was.
right.
That's what.
So
That's
now
what winks
you
are
don't
about.
know whether or not I got another dog.
Well,
That's
here's
like-
the thing is that because I got trained to like, hey, you who I recognize, give a wink. I've been winking to people for years, and I think I might have been flirting accidentally without even knowing it. And then there's a million people out there that think I'm giving them
Crushing them.
Yeah, and then I'm just like, hey, you. And then I realize that winking means different things to different
It does
people.
mean that. Yeah.
So this is my PSA is guys, be careful with that, the wink.
How do
I
you-
don't think
how
I've
you-
ever seen a girl wink at me and be like, "Oh, I'm it."
Oh yeah.
I don't think
No.
I've ever seen a girl wink at me.
Really?
I can't imagine a girl winking.
I had a
When's
few
a girl
guys-
winking
I've
at
had
you?
a few
never-
guys wink
I guess
at me,
maybe. I guess maybe so.
Yeah, I mean, I can't ever think of a situation for which it was in any kind of way that I could be construed as
Like a-
seductive.
Like a bartender says, "I got you," and then gives you a wink.
Yeah.
You good?
Okay,
Don't.
but seductive wink. Ready? I'm gonna
Oh no.
slow.
Oh.
I dare you to go even slower.
No.
Half that
no-
speed.
Also, you're
half
not.
that
We have to
speed.
cheat to the camera so
Yeah,
people can
half
see.
that speed.
A slow wink. I
Half
think
it.
you've just invented this.
Slow.
Never heard of a slow wink. That's weird, man.
That looks like the
I think-
dog with the
How do you
That might
feel?
be-
How
that
do you
might be
feel?
Too
You know what?
confident, Too
How about both
confident.
of us? Both of us, same time.
Slow wink.
Here we go.
Even
Three,
half the what it
two,
was before.
one.
I do
Yeah.
not have a seductive wink, by the way. So
Yeah.
you're right.
So
Nobody
there's
has
the
ever-
there's the
very-
seductive wink, and then there's the get it
Yeah.
wink.
That's
Yeah.
that is the-
Yeah, and
we're buddies.
I just don't
I
wink.
tend to just do the Clooney.
What's
The
that?
Clooney's like,
That's not a. That's not a.
it's not a
that's
wink. It's
not
just a look.
anything.
That's just a face. Yeah.
Yeah, just the,
So,
like, I'm Batman.
Does that open a lot of doors for you?
Not for me. Did for Clooney.
How many
wonder what he's got
situations have
going
you
on.
found yourself pulling the Clooney?
16.
The Clooney.
Give me number 4.
Number 4 was when I was at a club downtown called Oil Can Harry's.
Yes.
And I didn't really know what it was about, but I wanted to get in.
Yes.
And I did that look, and they let me.
And it worked.
No,
I don't think it was the look that got me.
yeah.
I was about to say, being familiar with Oil Can Harry's, I'm going to guess that you got your ass kicked out.
I did not get my ass kicked out. Well, they
What's
pointed,
happening at Oil Can Harry's?
They
It's
pointed
a
me
gay
down
bar.
to the Iron
it
Bear
the gay bar?
instead. They said
Yeah.
go to the Iron Bear. You'll be
More accepted.
Yeah, I'm more bear than twink. So
Is that what happened? It's mostly twinks at oil cans.
I think so.
Gotcha.
I ain't seen
You're like,
any
I'm gonna
winking.
put 3 of you in my pockets. Walk on out of here, and then gave him the Clooney and fucked off.
The Clooney.
Justin,
What?
where's your wink?
I don't know. I'll fucking hit him all night. Yeah.
It's
I don't
like,
give a
yeah,
fuck. I
it's
go
right,
ambidextrous.
left. It's
I don't
like
give
a
shit.
prize fighter winking.
Yeah.
Justin's got like a mosquitoes attacking him.
Yeah. I get the impression you don't wink at a lot of people.
I don't.
Yeah.
No.
It makes sense.
I'm not a big winker.
Pretty natural in the wink.
He does seem. He was all fucking coquettish before. I don't know how to wink a knee.
I could never.
He undersold. That's what
Yeah.
he did.
He's sandbagging it.
Yeah.
So what do you do instead of wink? Do you shrug?
I mean, I guess I have. Like, not anymore.
He does the ball tickle instead.
No, I do. Come on, don't be fucked up. Like I do. I do a one fingernail graze over both balls.
Yeah.
Just like a gentle maple tree.
Yeah,
is
just
swinging too low.
To where
Like,
they don't feel it until like a minute later.
exactly.
They're like,
Yeah, they know it's there, but
that just
Did that man just graze both of my balls in a diagonal motion with one fingernail?
that's better than a shrug. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. Takes confidence.
At least he's owning it. Yeah.
And a uncommon accuracy.
way to own your shit.
No, yeah, I don't know if I have anything that would be in the shrug or wink category. I feel like I've certainly shrugged more than I've winked in my life.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be honest.
It's very brief.
Never again though. Now that I know.
Now that
I
you
know.
Now I've been baptized in the river Buffalo.
no, no, no. Sort of-
yeah.
It
I
is-
didn't know, man. Everything
Yeah.
that's gone wrong in my life, I've been taken advantage of because
I'm
I've been
going
out here
full
shrugging.
Winklevoss.
It's,
Yeah,
I mean, it's
both of
like a mantra. You know, if you're shrugging, then you're doing something wrong. And I feel like it's one of those things where it's like a boundaries issue, where it's like you got to pick a side. It's like you can't shrug.
Picture something ambivalent, like
Cold War.
Like what
okay.
flavor Gatorade?
okay, your significant other walks in and you're wearing her panties.
Sure.
Okay, I'm there. I'm there.
Okay.
with you.
Shrug, show me shrug, then show me wink.
Which time?
Who's walked in?
Jomo.
Have you've walked in on me with the
Wait,
panties,
you're
or
his
she's
wife?
Yes.
Why do you have a British accent?
The lady's got British accent.
Yeah, she's British.
It's a lady.
British.
In this
You're married
scenario-
to a British lady?
Oh no, Jomo! Are you wearing me panties again?
You were married to a fish wife?
So
You definitely just shrugged.
I think I could get away. I think I could try to transition to winking. Yeah.
Jomo, are you wearing panties?
You gotta go with the wink every time.
I think the wink is better. Yeah, I mean, it's like more.
It's a power
in the
move.
moment. You're living.
Yeah.
You're living. You're not opting out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I never shrug. I think this is like
So
the-
you're.
Yeah, no, like shrugging is just like But there's the chin
Oh, it's like
up.
the head nod.
sup.
The-
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
sup.
Yeah.
sup.
The
Yeah.
sup.
Sup.
Yeah. That seems.
Okay.
That's only like a power move when somebody's being a dick. You gotta be like,
Okay. A wink, a shrug, and a sup. Which one do you do before Congress?
oh, it's the sub. No, I'm just kidding.
Like the combined houses of the federal
Hey,
government,
before-
or
Correct. Like,
oh, I thought you meant like sexual Congress.
I
thought
gotta
that was
say, I'm a shrug because then you're not on the hook for whatever. You know, it's like, the only way out is to shrug.
So you're Mark Zuckerberg, and there's like, yo, what up with your company knowing everything?
The wink, the wink admits
good.
fault. The wink admits something, or it's like fault. There's liability associated with a
and
wink.
it certainly invites more questions. in that
Yeah. No one's satisfied with a wink.
No,
no one's like, okay.
If you just wink at Amy Klobuchar, she's gonna fire back. Like, If you shrug, she might just be like, "Oh, you."
Why?
But also think about it, Pharma Bro. He supped in front of Congress and he's in jail. So I think we can learn something from that.
Why did he go to jail?
Because he's a fucking asshole.
Well, sure, but that's not illegal.
True.
Nope. Right answer was
I don't know.
Would a wink have sufficed in that scenario? Like,
Yeah.
Why did he go to jail? Like that doesn't work.
Yeah.
okay.
wait.
I think if you do that, you have to leave
Yeah.
immediately afterward, no matter where you are
And
in the
just
conversation, what's happening.
It's like a mic drop.
yeah,
It's like
you're
a,
like, why did that guy go to jail? And you're like,
Gotta go.
People are like,
Off I
wait,
go.
does he know? Was he know
exactly.
something?
You just get up and you leave.
Leave him wanting more.
I think there's the head cock. That is a different.
Oh, wait, you're getting into are you getting into Clooney territory
Yeah,
here?
that's
that's
Clooney
a-
territory.
your head cock.
Oh, so that's
Yeah.
no.
You know, it's kind of like you close your eyes and you're like,
That's shrug
That's
territory.
part of shrug,
Yeah, I think that's considered
You're
a
in the
shrug.
shrug
it's
family.
a shrug sub.
That's like this.
Yeah.
You're like,
Is that what we're doing?
That's a
We're
shrug.
Gonna we're gonna subdivide.
Because
everything.
you're saying that the head nod is the shrug without the shoulder or the hands.
It's
Like-
not the sub. It's not the subservient.
oh, so it's
Shrug.
a power shrug.
I think
It's
we
a
need a
power
Venn
shrug.
diagram.
Power
Power
shrug.
shrug.
So you're saying all the weakness of a shrug comes in the shoulders and the arms and the hands? That's where the weakness lies?
Hold on.
You know what I gotta say?
Show me the most powerful shrug you could do.
Ooh.
Wait, what's the question though?
Yeah.
It's
Are you gonna buy this Acura or no?
Hell yeah. It's
Okay, that's those, you
No,
can't
that's
say
like a
words.
That's like a
Like words change everything. Like you can shrug.
Also,
and
I would say
like,
that was
fuck you, and
Yeah.
it's aggressive.
I would also
My
say that was like
wife died.
that was like a flex. That was a flex, not a shrug.
You want to try it again? All right, look.
You know what?
You're in the showcase final showdown.
Although, by the way, the sound that you guys are hearing right now is the entire audio audience clapping because somebody finally did something that was audible throughout this last fucking 20 minutes. But okay, there we go. The final showcase showdown.
Yeah. So $30,000. Is that it?
All right. If we're
weakness.
getting
It's
into
just
onomatopoeias,
weakness, yeah.
if we're getting into onomatopoeias, that's a whole nother conversation.
And I think we're splitting hairs. I think this is all shrug territory.
Yeah, I think you're
I,
right.
feel
I don't
like-
know that there is a power shrug.
No.
Maybe there. I don't know.
That's your
No.
besides
I
guy on a
actually do have an
buffalo.
example.
Okay.
Woo! Oh, officer, let me pull over. Officer Jomo, can I help you?
Have you had anything to drink this evening, sir?
No.
You going to jail?
You're going to jail.
You're going to jail.
That's fine.
with that.
That's fine.
His real name was Officer Villain. So yeah.
But
I think you would be better off winking.
yeah, I think
No, a wink is like a definite, like I definitely.
No, that shrug
shrug
was
is
definite.
too.
That shrug was. If you haven't been drinking, you say no. You don't. A shrug is like,
Yeah.
I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Okay. So a wink is a definite yes. A shrug is a definite yes. What was the other one?
What's up?
All right. Let's try that.
Sir, are you aware your tail light is out? Have you been drinking? Are you hiding a weapon?
This guy.
Do you have drugs in your car?
Have you seen this boy?
Yeah. Is he in your trunk?
Yeah, they're all bad.
We would not encourage you to do the wink challenge.
to a police
And
officer.
when you next get pulled over by a police officer, just wink at him and see what happens.
Like, before
we
I
don't
answer
encourage you to do that.
Officer, before I answer you, I have a little ABC test I'd like to do. Can you just ask me the same question 3 times in a
Yeah.
row? I'm not telling you one way or the other. I just want to see which one
Legally,
works.
I'm indemnifying myself from.
I
all
mean,
the
you're
following.
cool, right?
Yeah.
You're cool. You have to tell us if you're cool.
So what if like I don't know, you put $100 bill on the bar to pay for your tab, and then somebody says, "Did you just put down $100 bill?" Like, what do you do? The nod, the wink, or the shrug?
I would say the wink.
The wink.
You know,
out.
I personally,
Optimally?
would shrug, except now I'm learning that the wink is the correct move.
Yes.
Like
It's
that's it
powerful.
accomplishes the same thing, but in a more
Powerful, assertive way.
And yeah,
Like, yeah, I did drop that $100.
Yeah.
I don't know how to practice it. Yeah.
Yeah.
$100 wink.
Exactly. I got my $100 wink. Just, oh shit. Ben Franklin just parachuted, and
Wink.
you're there to take care of him.
But you,
Would
you
you
know
like
what's so
change? Sir, would you like change for that?
Boom.
Like, what does that mean? No, that's where it gets.
Sir, did you just underpay me by $100?
There's a $200 tab.
Yeah, sir, this is a $200 tab.
the wink when you've just screwed somebody over is great.
I mean, certainly more assertive.
A good shrug when you screwed someone over. That's pretty good, too.
That's appropriate, but if you're gonna go all in,
Here's the difference, right? So you were talking about with the cop. If you're like, oh, have you been drinking? And you're like, I don't know. What you're saying is, ooh, you gotta find it out of me. You're like, I've got a secret. Tee. Like, I don't know. Maybe I have. I don't know. And it's like if you screw somebody, if you short somebody on a check, you're like, did you just short me? And you're like, a little fun mystery for you.
I don't know. Let's see if I can get out of the building.
Yeah. Or a wink, it's like, yeah. I did.
yeah,
It seems
I
like
did.
we've bailed on the nod.
sup.
there.
the sup.
The sup.
That's kind of a dick move.
I mean,
What would be the nicest way to do it?
If you're the president
And
and you're all
just
like
started a band.
no. You're the president. Everyone's clapping for you. It's the State of the Union address, and you're like, "What's up?"
I think the nicest way to do it is that if you see.
So instead of my fellow Americans,
it's sup.
you're subbing
What did
out
you
my
say?
fellow Americans.
What did you say at the first of this thing? You were like, what up, fam, or something?
Yeah.
Wait, that's
Sup, hoes?
that's kind of like the dropping some J's on you or whatever.
V's,
you know,
dropping
the
some V's, yeah.
Sorry.
Jay's is good too.
They're like, dude.
Jesus is.
That sounds like something that Kyle would do. A cool dude.
Yeah.
You know, just drop a few J's on the
I'm
table.
just dropping some J's.
Yeah.
Sup.
Yeah.
Hey, it's been an honor. Drop the J's.
You know, wait.
Wink.
Are those your joints,
Did you
Kyle?
just drop a lot of joints on the table?
Wink.
Oh,
He's got it.
Hold on,
He's
hold on,
got
hold on.
it.
Okay, so you just pour out a bag of cocaine, and then everyone looks at you. Do you wink? Do
go.
you shrug? Or do you
I
nod?
love the idea of strolling hard into a party, dumping a bunch of cocaine, and being like,
Also, the idea of
I
walking in
don't
the
know.
middle of a party, throwing a fucking loose 8-ball on the table, and then searching for what's the confident move that comes after that. But we just want to cement the fact that I'm coming.
I
in
want to
with a lot of
seem
confidence.
confident. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How is that good? I don't know.
I mean, I feel like you guys are dodging the question here. It's which is the right.
I think the cocaine answer is obviously a wink or a sup. I think if you bring, you're saying you're
sup.
dumping large amounts of cocaine onto a table, no one's shrugging.
The wink is magnanimous. The sup is aggressive.
Yes.
The sup is
Yeah,
like
the stuff is like you're welcome.
hey, you fuckers need a party?
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Party with
Yeah.
what do you call the like half shrug where you just sort of put your arms out and be like, ah? Like
There's
Well,
so-
that's a
yeah, there's-
presentation. That's just a presentation.
That's there's so many subtle variations.
the
Like the head
reveal.
nod
Yeah,
is like
that's
a
like-
subtle.
is that a shrug though?
no, that's a reveal.
That's like the Jerry Lewis, like, you know, you're
Yeah.
big, like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's a power
Let's
power
make it
move.
small.
It's a power move. I gotta say, as soon as I'm glad we're really diving into this because
It has a lot more legs than I thought it was.
you know, I think it does.
Surprisingly,
I think it does.
we went 40 minutes.
I went home after that party last. I did have a lot of beers there. But I got home and shrugged in the mirror.
And your wife was like, was there any cocaine there? And you were like, shit, wink, sup, or shrug?
Shrug.
Yeah.
I like to
You got
imagine that
this.
it's
Come on, you got
Jomo,
this.
but
You
it's
got
in like
this.
the video game thing where he just has three choices.
3 buttons. Which one?
Yeah. Shrug, you are divorced.
Control room to great room. Control room to great room.
Hey.
Hello.
You got 5 minutes. Thank you.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you, 5.
Hell yeah. All right, one funny story before we get out of here that is not shrug or wink related. So I scheduled with Brian over the weekend because we're trying to finish World's Greatest Con before the end of the month.
World's Greatest Con, you say?
Season 2.
Okay.
And so we're trying to get it done. And so I'm like, Brian, how early can you go on Monday?
Technically, what you said was, hey, man, let's say we hit it hard first thing in the morning on Monday, like, I don't know, 9 o'clock?
Don't make me fucking check the receipts, asshole.
Shrug.
The shrug is useful. The shrug is useful.
How early could you record a Monday on Monday morning to do episode 4? 9 a.m. Suggested by Brian Brushwood. 9 a.m.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
So I get here at 9. And no one's milling about. All of a sudden, Brian from somewhere in either the back rooms or the bathrooms just emerges, immediately just falls over the couch and starts laying
lays
on the
down,
couch.
yeah.
Just lays on the couch and just goes, 8 a.m., dude. And I'm like, it's 9 a.m. And then he's like, yeah, but I had to wake up at 8 a.m. to be up for 9 a.m. And I'm like, okay.
And yet you failed.
Okay. And now look, this has to be silent, and I need for somebody to do the visual translation on this. But Brian looks me dead in the eye and goes, this early morning shit you do.
The finger wag. The finger wag.
Just a finger wag.
Single finger
And
wag.
it goes for a while. I'm like, is that the sentence? And he's like, yep.
And it's 9.
Wait,
Nine.
maybe
9 in the
nine.
morning.
Central.
And
It's
it's
Central. 9
Yeah.
Central.
okay.
turns to camera. Shrug. Back to you,
that's it.
HQ.
I'm
like,
here, I'm
"What?"
here. Great. Hey, thank you so much, everybody. Hey, in the great room. Thank you. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Great Night Attack. Nope, that's not it at all. It's just the great night. Hello, everybody. Oh, I had to go. I am having the worst time with my contact lenses lately. Yesterday, if you were watching Cord Killers, you saw that I was wearing my sunglasses the entire time. I think I mentioned it on stream. Do I still have this little? Yeah, here we go. I was wearing these, and but my right eye contact has been screwing up. I got a lazy eye, and it's even now it's not right, and the prescription's old. So it was so messed up, and I think there's also pollen and stuff that I couldn't really do anything with this eye. I had to take it out. Tom was like, "Hey, if it's messing with you, just take it out. Like, don't try to make it work." And so, but then, you know, I have a very, very, very hindsight, my prescription's very bad. So I couldn't. I talked about this last week, even on the Great Night pre-show, maybe in the after show. Like, I had a difficult time seeing through a lot of last week's show. And so I think this was kind of a continuation like this. But I was wearing these sunglasses, which, let's see if you can, how are you able to see what we got cooking here a little bit? But I'll just flip them over. I had tape over my right eye on these sunnies yesterday, just to like block up the eye, and then I had to drive home wearing them, and it was like late at night. But and so that's what I was getting. I had brought a bunch of stuff to get ready for the show, including more allergy pills and my contact case and multi-purpose solution and all sorts of good stuff. So thank you everybody for joining me here. No birthday borners posted today over the last week. What a shame. I hate to say that. I hate to say that I see that.
Hey, my birthday was on Christmas Day. Does that count?
Well, I think even last week we mentioned that we talked about it on that proper week. But yes, once again, Cory Cranfield, it's like you've got the Hall of Fame of birthdays now, since no one else has come out of the woodwork.
No, there's not. It's just me now.
Yeah. Here, bring that mic a little closer to your face.
It's quite the present.
Yeah, you can adjust it. But yeah, hey Cory, hello.
Hey,
welcome to the middle of the thing here.
Yeah.
And Annalise's around here. Hey Annaliese, how's it going? Hi. Hello everybody. We've got more of that email from.
Yeah.
Oh, you were so excited.
So excited.
Here we go. So last time we picked. So this was the F1 drivers lineup.
Yes.
Who on which team we thought would who would win on each team?
Yes.
And so we've got that here. I think the next one, Annaliese, are you following F1? Do you want to be in on this? On a prediction for 2022?
All right, so funny story.
Here.
I don't really follow F1, but I got to drive on the track.
Oh, I'm so jelly. Oh, I really want to. Okay, hold on. You sit here and tell the people about that. I just want to listen.
There's not much to tell.
No, tell.
Yeah, so what happened? How did you get on the track?
I paid a stupid amount of money, and I... Okay, so the Circuit of the Americas track here in Austin, which is it's actually technically just outside Austin, and they do a big Christmas thing where they do a bunch of, there's like, what's it called? Peppermint Parkway.
Yeah.
They have all these like lights displays and stuff that you have to pay money to go into, which is fine, whatever.
I'm going to interrupt. First, was it worth it on the lights?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. What we paid for it, it was worth it to us.
Yeah.
But next year we're gonna plan things a little bit differently.
Yeah.
So we got the tickets where you can drive around the track and then you go through Peppermint Parkway, the lights thing, and then if we wanted to be around people, we could have gone into Peppermint Plaza, which is like a carnival or something. Yeah, I know, right? That's gross. But so yes, the lights were nice. It was very cute. But we got to drive on the track.
So it was in your regular car, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
It wasn't in my car. It was in my husband's car, but that's fine because he was driving.
Yeah. That's still pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
I've been actually toying around with the idea of you can do the Lexus cars there.
Oh.
And so you can do race days in the Lexus cars. So they take you out and teach you how to drive.
That's neat.
Some sort of Lexus 500. I forget which model number it was.
Well, occasionally they also do a thing where they let you pay a stupid amount of money to drive your own car on the track.
Yeah.
And we're going to keep an eye out for that because now I want to drive around the track and I want to do it when I'm not behind a 25-mile-an-hour pilot car.
Yep.
So I don't have a fancy car, but it is small and it can be zippy if it wants to.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to go drive fast because one of my favorite things about my super long commute is that for a little while I get to drive 80 miles an hour, which is the speed limit, which means I drive about 90 miles an hour because it's fun. I got to get my kicks where I can. Come on. But
Cars went in a pack. How many cars went in a pack at?
Because
it's like you mentioned there's like a pilot car.
Yeah, I think they let about, I don't know, somewhere between 5 and 7 cars in at a time. Like, we'd get spaced out pretty well. So there were a couple of parts on the track, like the easy parts, where they let us go maybe up to 50 or 60 or so. But there were also, the really sharp turns and stuff. It's like, nope, everybody's slowing down now, and for good reason, because it is at night. The track is not as well lit as one would think, probably because I guess they don't really race at night for Formula One. Yeah, so it's not lit up great. So it was a little creepy, and also like I've never I've been there, I've seen stuff from the stands, but I've never been at the track level. So there are some areas that are like way bigger than I thought they were going to be, and boy, what is it called? The bank where it's slanted, so you don't fall when you go fast. Yeah, that's trippy.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun, and if I could find an excuse to do some sort of Modern Rogue episode there, I would.
Yeah, we actually are somewhat planning to do some Modern Rogue episodes there in the future. I kind of have a loose contact there that might be able to get us access to do some karting there.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they had the go-karts open too, but I didn't really have a lot of interest in that. So, but it was fun. All right, I'll let you take your seat back.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Annaliese. Alrighty. You gonna do some critical racing theory here?
Yes. It's born.
So this time we're gonna do the bad boys.
Okay, the bad boys.
Who-
What does this mean?
What are the top 5 racers with who will have the top 5 penalty points at the end of 2022?
Okay, so
So any of the 20 racers, top 5, I believe, is what he's looking for. Penalties.
gosh, this is hard
this-
actually.
I feel like Max. I feel like Max is in the mix.
Max is going to be in the mix.
I feel like I'm gonna put Max at number 3.
Okay, put
like-
him at number 5 for me.
Okay. Because he's gonna get some. He's an aggressive racer, but I also think that his status give him a little bit of cover.
Sonoda makes some sense to me
Okay.
because he's going to be in the middle of the pack
Yeah.
with
a lot of
people
traffic.
around him, and he is a hot and cold driver. I wish I would have known how many penalty points he had against him because he was more of wrecking himself and not other people.
Right.
So
yeah.
I don't know if I like that choice or not.
I feel like
Excuse me.
either Russell or Perez
Russell and Perez.
could be in here because they have something to prove. I think especially Russell, I think will want to show what he's willing to do for the team. I'm going to put Russell at number 5, actually. I'm going to put George Russell at number 5. Did you want to put Yuki on your list?
I don't know.
Maybe
yeah.
think it out. I bet Nikita
Mazepin
will get
definitely
some points.
Was on my list as well.
I'm gonna put him on 4 because, well, you have to be racing to get penalty points.
I know.
But I bet he'll cause a couple of big ones that get multiple people out. I bet
Yeah,
there'll
I
be
think
those.
so too. So put him at 4 for me as well.
Okay.
That's kind of what I was thinking for him.
Mazepin at 4. So I still have 1 and 2. You still have 1, 2, and 3.
Bottas won't get any.
No.
Mick won't get much. Latifi won't.
Albon. Ooh, Alex Albon.
It's not bad, but I don't think so. It's not a bad
I
idea.
don't know. We've got Lando and Danny with McLaren. Lando's a pretty clean driver,
Yeah,
more or less. Danny, I
I
don't.
would say Danny would because he's so aggressive, but he's also so good at being aggressive. He really doesn't make mistakes.
Right.
Um,
I bet. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna say for number 2, I'm gonna put the new Guan Yu Zhao. I don't
okay.
because for me, I think it's a lot of scrappiness. It's a lot of like, what do you have to prove? Because that's when you get more aggressive and you push the envelope. I think.
Yeah. Give me Russell on 3. I like
Russell
your
3.
Russell take.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go with. Go ahead and put Sonoda for 2 for me.
Okay, Yuki Tsunoda
Yeah.
for number 2. So we both have number 1, and that number 1 is a tough one to fill because I feel like there's not a great.
You know what I was thinking is somebody like Vettel.
That'd be interesting.
You know, one of those old racers who are just like just saying fuck it to the world.
Or even Fernando. I think Fernando's got.
Oh, you know what? I got it. I know who's my number 1.
Okay.
Stroll.
Lance Stroll. Oh. I can see that. Okay, I could see
I don't
that.
feel great about it.
I don't. Yeah, I feel like it's a little shaky, but I feel like I understand it.
Yeah,
I understand that.
because he needs to prove himself this year again.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I think that's the same reason I'm gonna say Albon. Alex Albon is number one because
Any one of our lists.
these are not good lists. So my
Not
list
any of this.
1 through 5: Alex Albon in 1, Guan Yu Zhao, Max Verstappen, Nikita Mazepin, and George Russell. And then yours is Lance Stroll in 1, Yuki Tsunoda, George Russell, Mazepin, Max Verstappen. I don't love these, but I feel like this is penalty points is not something I follow.
Yeah.
So I don't have a good
I
sense.
like my Russell pick at 3, and I like Max at 5.
I think having Yuki on your list is also a very smart move.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do more of these. We got a couple more of these that we can do in future weeks. But thank you so much to Chris yet again for sending that in. So someone asked, what are penalties that are worth, or what are penalty worthy offenses?
That's if you wreck somebody else,
Causing a crash,
causing problems.
driving dangerously, swerving.
Let's say your tire flies off of your car and you don't stop, but you keep driving down the track in a dangerous way.
Yeah. The big one is exceeding track limits. Yep. If all 4 of your what the rule is going to be is if all 4 of your wheels are out of the white line.
Yeah.
You're gonna be considered out, and that could be a penalty.
And or speeding underneath a
yellow. That happens a lot.
Caution, or down the pit straight, you got to go a certain speed. It's 80 miles an hour down the pit lane in certain parts of the pit lane.
You know what I saw the other day? Is the rules for defending your place.
Yep.
Where you're only allowed one move.
One defensive
move.
Yep.
So that you can't keep juking them.
Yeah.
The entire time, which I get.
Yeah, I've also had complications with that, complicated feelings with the how many moves, because also it's one of those rules where they don't really enforce that tremendously.
Right.
You know,
like they kind of gave Max a little bit of like, hey, in Brazil this year.
They usually tell people
last year.
cut it out and not actually penalize for it.
Yeah.
Like they had to be multiple times offenders.
Right.
And being like crazy aggressive, like really like
they've got warnings.
And running people off the road by how many times you move around.
Yeah.
Because it can happen on a straight where you're going 200 miles an hour and you're juking all over the place, and you can put somebody in the wall pretty fast.
Yeah, or yourself. I mean, you get a wrong slip somewhere, and you can just zip. Right, hello everybody. People are making their way into the studio now. I've been getting into what is it? The GT World Challenge.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Getting into some of that. Just looking over it while they're all in the off season.
Yep.
To kind of see what I might want to keep up with.
Any of the Moto series, MotoGP, the motorcycles?
No, I haven't. Because I see motorcycles in those compilations of like crashes and stuff. Yeah. And it's always the worst because their body just tumbles.
No, you should probably watch some MotoGP.
Oh, okay.
Because it's every bit of Formula One in motorcycles. It's got all the drama you need.
I think looking at the other series and stuff, it's a lot of them are focused on like how do we keep everybody competitive and equal. And I kind of like that. That's not the way it is in Formula One.
Yeah,
it's just kind of like who's got the most money.
Motorcycle guys are pretty cute though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh well. That's all I needed to hear. All right. Thank you, Cory, for joining me here.
Hugs and kisses.
On some Critical Racing Theory. And thank you for joining me in the Great Night pre-show. I said it right? That's fine. The Green Room as well. Thank you so much. One more time, patreon.com/greatnight is where you can go to get all of this stuff, plus an exclusive bonus episode every week. And that bonus episode archive is just... what is it? Piling up? It's a mound? Disgusting, I'm told.
A disgusting act on the most recent. Disgusting. Shameful acts on the most recent episode.
I don't know that it's shameful. Well, I don't.
You want to throw it out to the court of public opinion?
You think it's shameful. I don't think it's shameful.
Fucking the poll I took on Twitter confirms it. Science.
Fake news. B, it's fine. It's fine. 2022, it's fine. Look, it's fine if I don't know. What is it? Bone, sticks, and ham?
Bone sticks in hell.
What is it called? Bone Thugs and Harmony.
I definitely spent like way too long on the sidelines being like, what was shameful? I have no shameful memories
Both of y'all.
at all. And then now I'm like, oh yeah, no, definitely not shameful. And you know it is because I'm winking.
Look, 63%. Certainly less than I thought. I thought that was going to be a 90%. These motherfuckers didn't know Crossroads from Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Well, I'm very sorry to the people at BT and H.
Rex, you want to hop up real quick and just sing Crossroads from Bone Thugs and Harmony? Oh,
He doesn't.
But Rex, you're familiar with the song. Boom, 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 boom. Tell me what you gonna do when there ain't nowhere to run. When justice comes for you. What you gonna do when there ain't nowhere to hide.
how does it feel?
Oh, Uncle and I'm gonna miss everybody. Nobody?
How does it feel to know
Nobody?
that yours
yes.
is the only performance of this?
You played it. They fucking cover it. The Possum Posse covers it.
I never heard of them. But, the important thing
I only know a
is,
guy
like,
on a piece of
your
protein.
performance is the only version that exists in my mind. How does that feel?
Yeah, I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. And I should have been gone in front of his home. Didn't know what's wrong.
This is the definitive performance.
When the day comes, better know. Bone got a shoulder you can lean on. And we pray and we pray and we pray and we pray.
You know, the show hasn't
Every day.
started.
We haven't even
every
started the
day,
show yet.
every
This
day.
is so good.
Yeah.
Fucking disgusting. All right.
You're disgusting. You're disgusting. Thank you for joining me here in the great night pre-show, great room, whatever this thing is.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I think we're. All right, let's get some thumbs up here. Justin and Brian. Thumbs up. All right, I'm seeing some thumbs up. Cory, you looking good?
Normally you don't ask for a thumbs up and then look away.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I didn't bother looking because I can't see you anyway. I should have just said okay. All right, Brett, are you good?
Oh, I mean,
Okay, he gave me the middle finger. A joke that can only insult me. Nobody can even fucking say. Okay.
did my Excel saga. That was an Excel saga joke. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't pay for 365. All right. A million people made that joke already. All right. Cool. Then I think it's time to start the Great Night program. I'm going to count you in, Brett.
Okay.